There are moments in life when everything shifts and suddenly the world opens up with fresh possibilities. So today, you may feel an unexpected surge of excitement, like something new is just around the corner. Ideas can come quickly, we'll feel more creative, we'll feel more alive. We're ready to break free from old routines. It's a time when you may see things differently, and the changes that you may have been hesitant to make now feel like thrilling opportunities. There is no more fear, limitation, anxiety holding you back. This energy invites you to embrace the unexpected, to be bold, to be daring. It's not about allowing the same old path to happen, but exploring new ways of thinking, doing, becoming. The energy around us today supports innovation, breakthroughs, and we have the courage to trust in the new. So join me as we embark on a journey of self discovery, gaining an understanding of how to embrace this energy and move forward today and every day. So, hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I do love you. You guys absolutely rock. Welcome to your daily focus for September the 19th, 2024. So, today we have the energy of the 19. The 19 is about ourself. It is about our ego. It is about our confidence. It is about our ambitions. It's about our dreams and our possibilities and knowing we've got this. It's our courage. It's our confidence. 1 plus 9 is a 10, and that tells us that the seasons are changing, that there is a lighter energy to step into. It's an energy of luck. It's an energy of new beginnings. It's a time to start writing the next chapter of your life. 1 plus 0 is a 1, and that is full of innovation. That is the independent. That is the trailblazer. That is the I am. And if we look at the daily numerology, we have 9 plus 1 plus 8, and that gives us an 18 energy. The 18 energy is understanding what makes us happy, what fills us with joy, what makes us feel or brings in that peace of mind. The 18 is about finding that inner balance within us, to understand our emotions, our feelings, and to get excited about our new tomorrows. 1 plus 8 is a 9, and the 9 is about completions, endings, healing, perhaps. The 9 is a very important energy for closure because it is about making the room, the space for the new beginnings, the new people, the new environments that we are inviting into our life. Sun is in Virgo, Moon is in Aries, and the Sun trines Uranus today. So that's going to bring in this surge of fresh energy, innovation, excitement. Whenever Uranus is involved, you know that we can expect the unexpected. It's the only thing that we can count on, actually. And it's trined with the Sun ourselves. So it invites us to embrace new opportunities, to break free from old patterns, and approach life with a sense of adventure. Okay, we have an environment around us today where stepping out of our comfort zone can lead to great growth, great transformation. It's a time when change feels exciting, it's not threatening. So be open to the new ideas that come your way. Encourage spontaneity in your thoughts and in your actions. The need for independence is very strong. Okay, it'll push us to break free from any kind of restrictive situation. It's a time to assert your individuality. Definitely a perfect time to step outside of your routine, to say yes to new experiences. It doesn't matter what they are, ideas, projects, people. The energy supports taking calculated risks, especially if they involve great adventures, personal growth. So trust that stepping into the unknown will bring positive results. Let your individuality shine today. Okay, this is a moment to be unapologetically yourself. And while the energy is very exciting, you know me, I've got to put in it can lead to some very impulsive decisions or actions. We want to ground ourselves by thinking through our choices before jumping in head first, always. But if you resist the changes around you, life is going to feel very unsettling right now. It's going to be very uncomfortable. You're going to have a lot of excess energy that you don't know what to do with. So try to embrace the flow and trust that the changes that are happening are definitely for your benefit. Try something new, connect with new like minded individuals, take up a new hobby, something that interests you. It could be this is a great time actually to change your look, redecorate your space. It's about expressing yourself in a bold new way and letting that inner expression be represented in your world. Okay, let's turn to the cards. So, our underlying energy for today is the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is kind of my no man's land. So, there's a three-part energy to this card. And the first part is by looking behind us, by understanding those bold choices we've taken in the past and how they've paid off, our successes, who we've become, who we have molded into because of maybe some of the lessons we've learned along the way, but to take pride in who we have become and what we've done in the past in order to enable ourselves to be this person today. The second part is the here and now. It's more of a gratitude energy, but it's also an energy where you want to take stock of what you already have to work with in order to move yourself forward. And that could be just around you or that could be within you. Your talents, your abilities, your unique self. It's all about the unique self today. So embrace that. And the last part of this card is before we get back onto that stallion, before we go riding into our tomorrows, we ask for clarity, for understanding, for wisdom, for knowledge to appear in our path, for the path to be straight, to be protected and loved throughout our journey, to have our angels close to us. Our first card is the Queen of Cups. So this is a card that is just simply beautiful. And it's also got several parts to it as well. Now, first of all, we're holding this cup, and we have the ability right now, especially with this in the first place, we have the ability to put in that cup anything. I have a sneeze coming. Is it coming? I guess not. Okay, well, if I sneeze, I apologize in advance. Um, we have this cup, and we can fill it with anything we want. Anything. Anything at all. Now, remember, we want to try and stay practical and realistic, but we don't want to be too practical and too realistic on a day like today. So allow in a little bit of hope, a little bit of belief in yourself, a little bit of if I had a little extra courage, I could actually do this in my life. And anything that you want, anything that you need, anything that you are desiring, you can place in that cup. And you are the only one that can limit what goes in that cup. So either you will allow people to put limitations in place or you will put limitations in place. And you need to ask yourself why you're doing that. I mean, shoot for the moon, okay? If nothing else, you fall between all the stars, right? The other part of this is a belief in yourself, a true belief in yourself. This is about self love. This is knowing that you deserve it, that you are worthy of whatever you are hoping for in your life, that you're not being punished, that you're not having to walk through some kind of apologetic way of life, or this is a time to really embrace the fact that you are beautiful and you've been beautiful since the moment of your conception. Probably, you've been beautiful in past lives as well. However far back you want to take it, you're beautiful. We're not born and we look at ourselves and go, oh my gosh, I have short legs, or oh my gosh, I got fat toes. We don't do that. We're taught that. We're taught to look in the mirror and say, "Well, I don't like this about me, and my nose is too big, or my ears are too big, or I hate this hairstyle," and it always has a mind of its own. I know my hair does. I've just given up over the years. Go where you want, okay? What we wear, how we act, that's all taught to us. So go back to the beginning, go back to the basics that you are beautiful and you are worthy and you are deserving. And it doesn't matter what you've done up to this point now. There is no real punishment that comes our way, I don't think, unless we did something that was quite nasty. Then nasty usually comes back to us in usually a different way, but a wave, a current. Everything that comes around goes around. You know, there has to be a balance in life. But you're beautiful. And it's about you're here for a reason. You're here to step into something beautiful, to grow yourself and to teach others how to grow themselves in love, in seeing their own beauty, in seeing their own worth, in understanding to be proud of their accomplishments, what they do. You know, have you ever had the compliment, "Wow, I love your shirt," and you go, "Oh, well, you know, I got it at the thrift shop," or "A cousin gave it to me," or you know, you're automatically taking away a compliment to you about, "Wow, what great taste you have. That is a wonderful shirt you're wearing. That's a great shirt." Or maybe it's a band or a shop that you go to or whatever it is, right? But somebody says, "Wow, that looks great. I love that shirt." And you say, "Thank you. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for appreciating my choices, my decisions, my thoughts, my clothes, my style." Whatever it might be, but say thank you. Don't try to minimize who you are in that moment, in any moment. The Magician, wow. Right after the Queen of Cups, this is another card that's saying whatever you want can be. He's got one hand pointed towards the heavens, sending our messages up there of what we want, our wishes, our desires. And he has his other hand pointing down to the ground, saying, "We can make this reality. We can make it something tangible in your world. What do you want? How bad do you want it? Are you willing to say to me in this very moment in time, if there's absolutely no magic, I know I can still do this, but the magic would definitely help." Start dreaming about your possibilities. We had the 10 energy today, right? 10 energy is all about writing the new chapters of your life. Put some detail into it. What are you wearing? Who's around you? What are they saying to you? Are they shaking your hand, hugging you, patting you on the back, saying, "I knew you could do it. Wow, what a great success. Look at you go. I always knew you were incredible. You're just proving it now." What does your house look like? What does your car look like? Or are you on a boat? Or are you on a train? Or are you on a plane? A private jet, perhaps? How do you see yourself in the future? What is the story you are writing? And the Strength card. Wow. So the Strength card says that we must walk with a sense of integrity. If we say we're going to do something, we do it. To not have, you know, the energy on ourselves and our own happiness, but the energy of, yes, we want to grow ourselves and bring in happiness, because that is just, you know, the ripple that starts with our family and friends. They pick up on that energy, they start to put the ripple out there. If we could all just uplift ourselves a little bit each and every day, what a world we would have just from that ripple alone. This is a time where, you know, this is unconditional love, unconditional trust. Your word is your bond. To be one of integrity. And if people criticize you, you know, all you need to do is say, "People of integrity expect to be believed, and when they're not, they let time prove them right," and walk away and let them stew on it for a while. This is about being trustworthy. The lion is not afraid of you. You are not afraid of the lion. You work hand in hand in order to go forward with a strength, with a courage, with a knowing that you got this. You know, the lion is the king of the jungle. Be the king, be the queen, be the empress, be the emperor of your world. Be the high priestess or the hierophant of your world. Okay. Well, we've got some fantastic energy going on here today for us, don't we? Let's see what nature's whispers has to whisper in our ear. And we have infinite blessings, the 17. Now, the 17 energy is making the impossible possible. Okay, so let's say that first and foremost. It's about a renewed hope, a belief, infinite blessings. So, and I always believe that you should utilize the book. Why utilize the book? You know, Kelly, you can hold that card up and talk about anything. Yeah, I know I can. But when they created this, okay, the illustrator took great lengths to make this card, put great energy into this card to give it symbolism, to give it meaning, to give it energy. And the author does the exact same thing. Sometimes it's the same person. Most times it's a combination of people working together. Open your heart and your reality to the immeasurable gifts from nature. Loving energy is surrounding you. Love from the highest level is being showered onto you in your life. Count your blessings and remember that love is all around you. I rest my case. You can't make this stuff up. Notice these miracles and blessings as they show up in unexpected ways, but always at the right time. Your life may not be exactly as you anticipated. Be sure to look for your miracles each and every day. And we'll get an animal card here. And originally, many years ago, if you go back in my videos, I think I was using this deck back in 2016 and 17 and been hanging out with you guys for a bit. And you've all become such a wonderful family, such a wonderful tribe to have surrounding me on a daily basis, I tell you. But my kids got me this for a present, and I said, well, I'm going to use it. But the cards, I'll show you the cards here. We'll pick a card for today. Well, we have Build Your Wings with the butterfly. So I thought, well, that most of them don't give you much of a description, or so. Once again, I turned to the book and I fell in love with the author. Okay, I not only fell in love with the the artist, because obviously, you know, this is the focus I'm giving you, but it's just beautiful. So let's go to the butterfly and read it together. And I have this feeling right now before I look at it that take a note or two, jot down a thing or two, and meditate on that one or two thoughts or things that kind of spoke out to you here with this. And I think you'll get some clarity, some wisdom imparted in your meditation through it. Okay. The butterfly. Believe, joy, transformation, and confidence. You've got to jump off some cliffs all the time and build your wings on the way down. So you just really can't make this up. The entire reading tells us to start writing those new chapters, to be bold in our steps, to believe that we've got it and we can step into anything we want. The only limitations are the ones that we allow to be in place. Butterfly comes to you with a message that it's time for you to build your wings again and fly. Butterfly is aware that you've experienced a loss. Could be a death, a divorce, a job. You could be just feeling lonely or depleted. And Butterfly believes that you can once again find the joy in the dance, that song within your soul. Once again can find that joy and dance to the song within your soul. It may feel awkward at first, but with time, you will begin to feel more and more confident. Transformation does not happen overnight, and many times develops when a negative situation has occurred. So you may have felt you may have grounded yourself, afraid to fly, or a situation may have forced you to stop believing that you can fly altogether. Now is the time to trust and have faith that this is the time for you to explore the world around you. It is a time to love again. It's a time to see the magic that surrounds you and the magic within you. Butterfly tells you that hurt from your childhood may be preventing you from spreading your wings and flying to the height that you can be. So butterfly shows up to tell us to, stretch our wings and fly. So when the butterfly is in a cocoon, okay, you cannot cut the cocoon out when you start to see the cocoon starting to break, because what happens is the butterfly is starting to push its wings in and out, in and out, in and out. And that's putting blood into the wings, making them strong. And when the wings are finally strong enough that cocoon breaks open and frees that butterfly, the strength of the wings carries it afar to the ends of the world, right? So know that there's no quick fix, that you have to show up and you have to be consistent in your belief in yourself. Always try to push yourself just a little bit better than yesterday, and you only measure yourself to yourself. It's not how well the neighbors are doing or the coworkers are doing or somebody in the family is doing. It's how you are doing. And be proud of your accomplishments each and every day. To believe in yourself and to raise that belief to the point where you go after those dreams, those desires, and manifest the life that you want going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.